loves. So I thought it would be exciting to kind of look back and see what I agree with and what I disagree with now that I've been on MSM for over a year. At this point in this video, I had been on for 6 months, and so I mean, that is a good amount of time to be on anything, but surely since then, there has to be something else that I've learned or that I've missed. So I thought we would kind of review and add some little critiques to this video.
These are the flakes. Sorry to change, but I've been on MSM for probably a little over 6 months, closer to 7, and I've tried the powder. I did the pills for like 1 day, so I'm not going to list that. And then of course I did the coarse flakes. And this month I missed probably a few days, probably 3, 4, could have been 5, and then I tried to jump back into it. And so one thing that I noticed just over the 6 months of taking MSM is that usually if I would miss 1 day or 2 days and go back to my mega dosing was taking 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon, my skin would break out like bad, like angry red pimples. So I missed a
Okay, so this is still true even after a year of taking. I will say that the worst breakouts I had were within the first 3 to 4, not 3 to 4 weeks, I almost in months of being on MSM, and then it got a little better. But as you can see, even in this video, I still had my hormonal acne breakouts around my chin, and yeah, even if I'd miss 1 day, even being on it over a year, still get new breakouts. And these aren't just normal breakouts; these are like under the skin, closed comedones. They're very painful and they take about weeks, even actively treating them, weeks to go away. So, um, yeah, missing out on MSM, even skipping a day, I don't know. This is just something that would happen to me.
few days here, and of course I tried to jump back into it. Started breaking out with the huge pimples. Like, they hurt so bad, and when you get them, you'll probably get 3 or 4, if not more. It sucks. It sucks. Some people say it's your body detoxing. I don't know if this happens to everyone, but it's definitely a reaction that my body goes into. But I just want to talk about what happens when you stop being consistent with the MSM, first off, and when you stop being consistent with collagen, because collagen and MSM, they really work hand in hand. Like, they build off of each other. If you are going to dedicate yourself to taking MSM every day, definitely pick up the collagen and do it, and vice versa. Alone, taking MSM or collagen alone, you will still see results, like 100%. Not necessarily, collagen does not lighten skin, so keep that in mind. So don't take it and think it's going to happen, but I'm just saying you're just going to see a difference in your skin, in the softness of the skin.
Oh my gosh, guys, I just made a whole article about collagen and the different kinds that I've tried during the years. And it's on Patreon. We go into the best one to buy, why, and the side effects, but like good side effects, like the things that you notice. And then how I'd been like on other collagens and I never saw a difference. Like, I would miss like maybe a week and be like, yeah, like nothing changed. Anywho, I just think it's funny that I bring up collagen in this video because I forgot that, yeah, that was something like this powerhouse that I noticed. Back to the video.
Um, Also, just like the clarity, a lot of people say there's a difference in wrinkles. So if you get wrinkles, you'll notice that they're not as deep, or you might not see any at all. These are all very real changes that you will see off of either or, off of MSM or collagen. But something crazy happens if you put them both together. Like, you double basically your results. It's amazing. So I love doing them together. But this month, sometimes I would go weeks without remembering to take the collagen. Like, taking collagen once a week is not going to do anything for you. It's something you need to take every single day. So my skin started to revert back to its old texture, as far as the roughness. So not necessarily getting darker, but just the roughness. So it wasn't as smooth. I could see patches of dead skin on it. The breakouts, those came back. I guess I didn't realize how clear the MSM and the collagen was keeping the rest of my face, because we always talk about the danger zone, my chin, which, my chin usually just breaks out all on its own. But I would say, oh, but the rest of my face is clear. Well, once I stopped taking those religiously, the rest of my face is not clear. Now I have some blackheads on my forehead, little white heads on my cheeks. Like, it messed me up. I guess I had just gotten used to doing, MSM, collagen, every day for 6 months. And then this month I thought I was going to relax and forget about it a little bit. And so just know your skin will revert back to its old texture, which you probably
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is something that I did not remember. Um, wow. So that definitely does change things a little bit for like, is MSM worth it? Right now I'm thinking, because I've taken a break from it, thinking about going back on it. But I'm gonna see if I mention it in this video, but I do have some more negatives to MSM and why I've been holding off on going back on it, but I'm gonna wait and see if it's actually mentioned in this video. I just yeah, I forgot about that, how the other breakouts came. So honestly, the hormonal breakouts might be from something else now that I'm watching this video.
We forgot what that old texture looked like, but trust me, it
Oh, so I stopped this video because I did want to say I cannot tell you how many times people compliment me on how soft my skin is. So, me talking about the texture of my face, it's not just your face, hun. It completely changes the texture of your entire body. You will be so soft. Anyone who would even accidentally brush against like just my bare skin would comment on it. And now that I've been off of it, that hasn't happened. I must not be as soft as I once was, but people would ask me, "How are you so soft?" And it was just like this huge thing. So that is one plus. So I forgot about that.
probably wasn't cute. So I'm back on it. Um, the angry red large pimples, you're not going to see those if you go off of collagen and then pick it back up. For some reason, that's just a reaction with MSM, and I don't even think it happens to everyone. So you might be one of those people notice who never notice it, who never has, you know, a breakout or a whole skin detox while on MSM. But for me, yeah, it happens. And so this was a rough week. I was very, very, very sad. What I did to my skin. Me getting lazy did this. It's not the MSM's fault. Like, I should have just kept taking it. So before I was taking, I think, closer to 2 tablespoons of MSM when I first started, because I was trying to get to 20,000 milligrams. Depending on the brand of your MSM, you're going to have to read their dosages because each one is different. I know the powder was slightly different than what the course flakes are. And then I cut it in half to just 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon, and I was doing that for like a good month and a month and a half. And then now, as of this week, I finally cut it down completely to just 1 teaspoon. So that's just 4,000 milligrams of MSM. I don't know what that can do for lightening. Probably nothing, honestly. A lot of the resources I read, they all recommend taking 20,000 milligrams or close to it.
I'm gonna interject in here. Yeah, I probably won't go back to taking 2 tablespoons a day, just because I'm not so sure if the whitening benefits, like if the cons out or the pros outweigh the cons. So yeah, for me, I think I'll always just take a teaspoon or under a teaspoon, and we'll get into why that is. But yeah, just the 2 tablespoons, it wasn't worth it to me. That was like too much for what was happening to my body. Also, because this is sulfur, your skin and your body, when you start to sweat, you will start to have kind of a sulfur scent, and I just couldn't stand that. So taking that amount, yeah, just no.
So yeah, basically I'm just taking at this point just to get the amazing hair growth benefits. Like I said, well, I didn't say, I didn't say in this video, but it makes your hair grow like crazy. It really does. You'll notice that if you've ever had to wax like your upper lip, you will have to do that once every probably week or week and a half. No lie. That's how often.
Y'all, that is true. Oh my gosh. But since I started taking the B complex, which is like a blend of like 9 different vitamins, I have noticed I have been having to wax my upper lip more. So it's not, I haven't been on MSM, so it's like it's not MSM, but I've noticed that, and I've had to like dye my roots more. So it's like you can get those results using other things. But yeah, if you want to grow hair pretty long, like to like the middle of your back to like your lower back, you can definitely do it using MSM, and even putting MSM in a spray bottle and spraying it on your hair, then rinsing it out, doing stuff like that. The only bad thing is like if you're not moisturizing your hair enough, then you're just going to grow really long hair, but the integrity of it won't be very strong. So keep that in mind. You want to grow long, healthy hair, not just long hair. So taking MSM, like you need to have like a backup plan because MSM will not give you the healthy hair. It'll just like help it grow more, basically.
Often I have to wax it. Before I could go once a month, not notice it. You know, so you're gonna have to shave your body more. I'm already one of those people who I shave my legs every single day. So the only thing that I notice is that on days that I forget, yeah, there's way more hair than there usually would have been. But yeah, it does affect the rate at which your hair grows. Definitely made my hair on my head grow longer, and that's usually what people use it for on YouTube. Usually it's just all about hair growth, and so they'll take 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams nothing crazy because you don't need to really megadose it to get the skin or the hair benefits. You only megadose if you want, you know, lightning. Another thing I forgot to add is that a lot of people say when they start taking MSM for the first time, it does affect their dreams. They'll have very, very vivid dreams that feel very real, or just feels like you're watching a movie at night. And a lot of people complain of staying up all night. I can say that is true to a point. Over the 6 months when I was taking it, I noticed that that would happen. I couldn't take it right before bed because I was stable all night, and also I would have very vivid dreams. But after a few months of taking it, it's like those side effects fall off completely. And there's another girl on here who takes MSM for hair growth, and she was talking about after 3 or 4 months of taking it, she notices that her hair growth kind of slows down. So what she'll do is she'll get off of it for a few weeks and then restart. You know, there's different phases of hair growth, and so if that is true, then stopping and then starting back up can be healthy. I don't know what her dosage was. I think she was taking 1,000 milligrams. I don't know if people who take lower dosages, if they experience bad acne, like people who, like me, who take large dosages and then stop and then start again. That's just something you would have to experiment with yourself. But I just thought it was interesting that she said that, so keep that in mind. But now that while I was taking it during the 6 months, I was able to take it at any time. I could take it right before bed. I was fine. I could take it an hour before bed. I wouldn't stay up, and I don't feel like I was having crazy dreams. But since I stopped being consistent with it, those dreams started right back up. These last few nights have been insane dreams, so very vivid. And then sometimes it just takes me a little longer to fall asleep. Like I'll just be laying in bed until like midnight or 1 a.m.
Okay, so yeah, affecting sleep. That's another thing just to keep in mind. If you're starting this, please do it in the morning to afternoon. I would not take it after like probably 3 p.m. Just in case.
So yeah. Oh, I guess over time you can build up tolerance and you can take it anytime.
Also, this is also the protocol I use when taking vitamin D and vitamin K2. I have a vitamin D, vitamin K2 blend. If you want to see the whole video review, it is on here, and I talk about more in depth on Patreon. But basically, I made the mistake of taking it because I forgot. I forgot to take it with food earlier in the day, so I tried taking it before bed just like 2 nights ago. Oh my gosh, it was the worst sleep ever. So yeah, taking some things will give you energy. Vitamin D3 and K2, it's one of those. Basically, it'll keep you up all night.
But if you're getting back into it, you might only want to take MSM in the morning or afternoon. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in my next.
Okay, so that's the whole video. The only thing I did not add that I've learned since then is that for some people, it has like thrown off their period. I've noticed people saying that they missed their period or that they had worse periods with MSM. That's not something that I had happen. Some people have said that they've had breast tenderness, so they feel like had something well, obviously, like if it affected their periods, then it's affecting your hormones. So yeah, all of those are side effects of just like your just hormones. So, oh, and I've had a lot of people in my videos talk about heart palpitations. So yeah, how did I almost forget that? This is not for everybody. Obviously, in this video, I did not know all of that yet. Let's just add those to the nasty side effects list.